All right, well, with the new shelving, this Goodwill is way bigger. All right, well, we are here today at the Goodwill in Allentown, Pennsylvania. It's been a long time since I was here last. It's been a long time since I've been in Allentown, but we're gonna head in and see what we can find to buy and flip for a profit. Here we go. All right, well, with the new shelving, this Goodwill is way bigger than I remember it. Here's a little Satsuma for $1.99. Not sure if there's much value there. Purple cracker glass for $3.99. Condiment dish with beautiful florals on the exterior. It's $3.99. These usually came with spoons. I think it's for like mayonnaise. Here are baggies of angels. I don't see anything special in there. Alright. Well, let's move on this direction, I guess. This looks to be the Halloween section. This is so funny. I literally just bought one of these. Here's another one. Oh my goodness. I feel like I should grab it. I mean, I sold the last one pretty quick. And it is only, oh, it's $9.99. Oof. I don't know about $9.99. I don't remember what my last one sold for, but I think I'm gonna leave it. There's a little boxer dog. I've had him before. This one is broken though. He's got a broken foot. That's no fun. I think I also got like the worst cart I could have picked. It just keeps resisting. All right, what do we have over here? This looks like vases. We love vases. Let's see what we have in the way of vases. Gosh, this is so crazy. This was a small Goodwill the last time I was here. And I guess when they moved in these black racks, they really expanded. So it's kind of a lot to take in. I was expecting to walk in and walk out. There's so much to see. All right, let's see what we've got over here on this end cap. That looks interesting. Oh, I thought it was glass. I was like, what? Slightly less exciting. All right, check out this end cap. My goodness, I'm a little overwhelmed, I'm not gonna lie. I'm having a hard time processing. There's just so much to see. What do we have back there? I like that amber. Come here, you. Oh, I think it's just a candle holder. I don't think it's anything special. There's some fun shakers. They are pine cone shakers. This canister here reminds me of a Polish pottery piece I had, but I don't think it would be with that gasket on there. And there's no marking, so probably not. That looks vintage. Made in Spain. Kind of cool. Here's a fused glass Christmas light piece and a load of Theos. That's interesting. That's also fused glass. I feel like I like the light bulbs more though. So I think I'm gonna grab that. Oh my goodness, look at all this Christmas. Oh my. There's so much. Alright, let's go down this way. There's nobody down this row. So here you can see I'm struggling just a little bit because I just found these. These are so amazing. I am obsessed with all of the colors and they would look so amazing in my new space. And so as you can see, I'm trying to get them to go into my cart. And I mean, I can't really get them in there, but I'm doing my best. So I decided I'm gonna kind of use them as a lid on the cart. And that's the best I've got. So I'm actually absolutely thrilled with these pieces. And I'm probably not going to end up listing them, but you guys are going to be able to enjoy them when they're hanging at our new space. So very happy with those. There's a few salt cellars, and they're the oval salt cellars though. I feel like the circular ones are easy to repurpose. The oval ones, not so much. I like the shape of those plates underneath. Let's see if they have a marking on them. False scrap, of course. Of course they're false scrap. That's too funny. All right. Little smoky glass. That looks German. I would say so, Bavaria. There's a neat pear dish. There's no markings on it. I don't know who makes that. Here's a whole bag of figurines. Rudolph in there. I don't think I actually checked over here. What is this thing? That's so weird. I think it's a glass to drink out of. You just can't set it down. Seems really impractical. Right. Not hand painted. Thank you. What is this? That's cool. This is ooh, something. I can't. Something. It's kind of neat. Good luck. I thought that said sausage right there under the tag, but I might just be hungry. It's $1.99. It's cool. I like all the little pomegranates. So maybe I'll grab that. It's a cool piece. There's a pretty little vase with blueberries. Oh, never mind. It's a bell. It is a bell. And then we have all the little rabbits. Look like Pendleton. I don't think that they are. Oops, I'm not going to separate them. But I do want to check out this George Briard. There it is, George Briard. It is $9.99. It's a really pretty white with the gold. All right, we're going to take a cruise down the wood section. This looks like a possum. Does anyone else think that looks like a possum? There it is. Maybe it looks like a possum. All right. This is neat. It is made in China. It is a train. I wonder if that would be a planter or just a vessel. All right, well, this was just passed off to me for $1.99, and it says Orforce on the bottom. That is such a pretty purple. Oh, it's a shame we've got breakage in here. It looks like Donald is the one that is broken. The others look to be intact. Poor Donald lost his hands. So maybe I'll grab it for $6.99. All right. Well, while I was chatting, I did snatch up this Fenton melon pitcher, which I thought was pretty fantastic. And then this little guy. He's a little chicken trapped in an egg. I think he is supposed to have a beak, but I'm thinking maybe I could just replace it with a toothpick. So I grabbed this little cranberry pitcher. I love picking up just little pitchers. They're lots of fun. The stangled bird was broken. And then I spent a little time just surveying the shelves. I found a bunch of figurines that were all duplicates. Somebody must have had a big collection of the same figurine. We had a little drummer that maybe looked like Lennox. I missed the Tom Clark there. And then these Marjolaine Baston trinket boxes. There were a collection. I thought this was broken, but I realized it was actually part of the design to look like the seed bag was ripped open. And I put this one in my cart and noticed that there were several others. So this was a little basket, and it had all these little fruit and vegetables pieces in it, and then a wheelbarrow. So there were 3 in total. So then I moved on to this section that was full of artificial flowers. Sometimes you'll find a good vase full of fake flowers, so I always take a peek. And I can't neglect the lamps. This is a really nice lamp. I loved that amethyst glass, but I really don't need any more lamps. If I do pick up a lamp, it has to be extraordinary, so I left those behind. This was a really cute little owl napkin holder, and of course another bell. But I recently picked up quite a few bells, and bells aren't really my thing, so I didn't really need it. Speaking of bells, here's another one. I put this one back too, though. This was a paperweight. It was shaped like a basketball, and there was an inscription on it for the Women's Final Four, Richmond, Virginia. There's a sweet little trinket dish. There's a marking on the bottom. It doesn't look like it has any damage, so I think maybe I'll stick it in my cart. I do pretty well with trinket dishes. Every time I look at the shelves from a different angle, I see something new. It's kind of crazy. What do we have here? Ooh, my cart is getting away. Those are a really pretty amber. Then look at this. This has got some age to it. I've always liked these vases because when you put the flowers in them, they stick out and it looks like she's holding a basket of flowers. That does have chipping though, so we're not going to mess with it. What do we have back here? Let's get her out. She is a little, is this Lefton? I think it might be Lefton. She's a Christmas bell. I think that's worth picking up. There's an earring hanger. Those are always fun. This is $2.99. I don't think I'm gonna grab it though. Right. Well, I think that I've got quite a good haul in here. And I've got a little bit of a drive to get home, so I might start thinking about heading towards the exit. Right, well, I actually did not go down this aisle here. There are some Sebastian miniatures. That one's cute, decorating the tree. It's $1.99. I've never had good luck with these in the past, but they are so cute. I'm tempted. I'm definitely tempted, especially for the Christmas ones. Maybe I'll grab the Christmas ones. Is that weird? $1.99. I mean, they have to be worth at least 8 each. There's getting close to Christmas. All right, let's do it. Adorable precious moments. I'm pretty sure it is anyway. It sure does look like it. It might just be a Nesco, but it is missing the top to the tree. This is a robin, in case anyone was wondering. It's labeled. Look at her. Oh my goodness, she's fancy. Not fancy enough to come home with me though. All right, well on that note, I'm gonna head up towards the checkout. All right, I'm gonna grab this, $3.99. Stephanie just brought it up to me right before I was checking out. All right, well my total spend here today, pretty sure was $53, which is kind of wild because I got a lot of really cool stuff. I'm most excited about the cruel artwork that I'm gonna keep for myself. I'm gonna hang on the wall. It's so colorful, it's so fun, it's so my vibe. So anyway, I'm gonna get out of here now. I'm gonna head home back to Carlisle, and I guess I'll see all of you guys tomorrow. So long. All right, so that video was a little bit short. I'm currently in a hotel room in New York. My car's in the shop. I had some car trouble here in New York, so I'm stuck here in New York, but that's okay. Making the best of it. Hopefully I get to go home soon. But I'm editing my video and I've decided that I'm gonna share some Bedford Street antique footage with you guys. Unfortunately, I'm still having issues with my camera. Now both my cameras are acting up, and so I have like some spotty footage where certain clips didn't work and other clips did work, but there's still some of a video there, so I'm just gonna share that with you guys here at the end, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Here is Paul's booth just across the way. He usually sticks some good stuff in here. All right, let's see what we can find over here. Those plates are pretty cool. Those are Lennox. Wouldn't have guessed that. Here's a little piece of Pilgrim. It is $10. Nice little amber. Oh my gosh, this was the missing piece. This was the missing piece. How much is it? Oh, $90. I don't think I can do that for resale on a live sale. This is so freaking cool. I've been searching for space themed things for my sale that I'm having in just an hour. And this would have been perfect. I think it's amazing, but I don't think I could do it for resale. This is kind of crazy. Looks like amber and it's got a crawfish in it. Crawfish, $125. That's so cool. Here is World's Fair. New York World's Fair souvenir. This is a neat perfume for $15. I'm not sure really what's going on here, but I really love the pattern of that. For only $15. This is, you know, a common one that I find quite often. I don't know who makes it, but 15 on that as well. Here's one with a heart. I just sold one like that recently. All right, I think I'm going to grab it. I was just noticing this bowl on the bottom. Is that, what is that? Jadeite bowl. Not sure. I don't know enough about jadeite, but it is cool. Let's look. I noticed over here we have a few more paperweights. These look to be Chinese as well, but I like these ones. You know, the bottom is all smooth. It's only $14, and it's really colorful. So that's my jam. I think I'm gonna grab that. The other one looks like one of the ones that I usually call fireworks paperweight. Maybe it looks a little bit more like a, I don't know. It looks like a firework to me. But I think I'm just gonna take this guy and the perfume, and then I think I might have to start heading up towards the checkout. Those are interesting. It looks like they're holding soccer balls.
Join us on knickknacks.net, where you can browse over 58,000 listings. Check out multi-day auctions or live sales now, featuring air plants, Mexican pottery, antique collectibles, ooh, it glows, vinyl records, hand-blown glass, and birds. Find what you're looking for on knickknacks.net.